Hello everyone, we are back with Glenn Velvet Reviews here, and I just stopped at my local fish store, which is Iconic Aquariums in Tenafly, New Jersey, and I went to go there and check some stuff out. Sorry. So I went to go there and check some stuff out, and I shouldn't have gotten my crabs yet because I'm still trying to get the copper out of my system that I, by accidentally, got into my system. By accident, I got copper in my system. If you saw my other videos, when I was doing the plumbing, I used some copper brass, and brass is made of copper and zinc, so some of the copper must have gotten to the tank, and that's the reason why I kept having everything dying on me. All my invertebrates kept dying. So that's kind of a problem that I had. So it's been a couple days now, and I've been running the copper absorber, and I've also been doing water. I did a nice big water change a couple days ago, and then I did another big water change today. So I wanted to test it out, and I bought some emerald crabs. So hopefully they work out, and we'll see what's up with them. But the guy was nice enough to, I asked him about coralline algae, and he scraped some from his tank and threw it in a little container for me and told me I could take it with me, which is really cool. So he's a really cool, nice guy. His name is Joe. And Joe, I think that's his name. That's just what he told me. And Joe seems pretty cool. I like talking to him and everything like that. It's a small store. It's not a big, don't have big expectations that you're going to get, this huge store when you go there. It is kind of small, but the guy, he was really nice, and it seemed like he was cool, so I can't complain. So he gave me a little container. It looks like something that you urinate in. It looks like the when you go to the doctor and you piss in it. That's exactly what it looks like. But whatever, as long as it works. So there's coralline algae in there. He told me to take it out of the water first, dry it out on a paper towel, which is why I got paper towels here, and then crush it up really tiny, and then sprinkle it in the tank. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take it out. I'm going to take it out over here in the sink. So I'm going to drain it out in the sink right here. All right, so that's enough. That's enough, I guess. I'm sorry. That's enough. Drain the water out on there. So let's get this going. We're going to go over to the paper towel now. We're going to dump it out on the paper towel. Okay. So anyway, I got the rest of it. That didn't really work out on the paper towel as I thought. I'm just going to crush it up inside here, and then I'm going to just dip it in with my water and try to mess with it a little bit, and then get this thing going in my tank, all right? Alright, so I crushed it up a good amount, I think. I crushed it up a good amount in there, as you can see. So now let's get this going. Let's put this in the fish tank. Now, when I put this in my fish tank, I turned off my skimmer and my filter system. I'm only going to leave them off for like a day or two. Is the plan. I'm not going to leave them off for that long because I want to get some fish or whatever the case may be. So I'm not going to have them off for that long, but I do not want to have the skimmer on or the filter on while I'm sprinkling this in, because then it's just going to suck it right out, and then what's the point? So I only have my power heads on each side. I got these two power heads right here, one right there and one right there, and that's kind of what I got. Let me see. Okay, then I can, there we go. Maybe that's a little bit better, I guess. So I'm gonna, I turned off my filter right here and my skimmer that I have right here, the Toonsy skimmer. I made a review on that as well, and a review on the hang on the back filter that I got. So let's sprinkle this in, get this in the tank, get it to go around and go on the rocks and stuff like that so they can spread. So I'm just going to mix it in with this. Alright, so I put it in. I'm going to keep this little container. It looks pretty cool. I can seal up things. I'm going to keep that for later usage. And so I sprinkled that in real quick. That's all I did. Very simple. Nothing else more than that. So I got the, like I said, I turned my filter and my protein skimmer off. I just got that. That's going to throw around the stuff in the tank for a little bit. And I'm planning to probably do that for like 2-3 days. I'm going to leave that off and let that circulate in the tank and get all over the rocks and see what's up. Alright, so that was just a little review of what I'm going to do with my with my reef tank and how I'm trying to get coralline algae in it, because it's taking a while to get the coralline algae, so that's the only reason why I'm doing this as a resort. So that's kind of what I'm doing. So I'm just showing you what I'm doing to try to get coralline algae in there. And like I said, I know you shouldn't mix other people's tank coralline algae, but I'm desperate and I want it. And I don't trust the bottles that you buy, the Helix algae in a bottle, or whatever you want to call it, coralline in a bottle. I don't really trust that much. I tried to look up reviews, and I didn't really like the reviews that I saw. They were very mixed. And then I asked a couple other people, and they said it doesn't work. And then one person said it did work, and I'm like, I don't know, I don't know what I want to do with that. So, screw that. I'm going to go with this, and I put some in here, and I'm going to start with this, and let's see what's up. Like I said, I bought 2 emerald crabs from him, which was really nice. And then he threw in the, the coralline algae and scraped some off. Yeah, that wasn't a lot from what I showed you. That was like a joke, but at least it's something sprinkled in the tank, and that'll kind of help. Alright, so that's it for Glen Velvet Reviews on an update on the reef tank and what I'm trying to do to get coralline algae in here and get this thing going a little bit better than what I'm doing, because it seems like it's taking a little bit longer than it should. I don't know if it's my water, or maybe when I had the UV sterilizer, I was slowing everything down. That's what it could have been. So that kind of sucks. But I took off the UV sterilizer from that for now. There is no more copper or any kind of copper in the system. Everything is plastic or whatever, saltwater friendly, I guess you can call it. So everything should work fine. So, alright, so that's about it. Thank you for watching Glen Velvet Reviews. I'm out. If you have any questions or comments, please post them down below. I would love to know. And also subscribe to my channel. Join me on my, Glen Velvet Review adventures. And I always do reviews, try to help the community out, try to help everybody else out with whatever. Just like I get help from everybody else. So that's about it. That's what goes on. So everyone be safe. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.